If you are a marketer or business owner, you have likely been told that you should be using SEO, that is, search engine optimization, more than once or twice. That's because today it's an essential part of any successful marketing strategy. But if you are not familiar with this tactic, you might not be convinced that it's worth your time and money. And that's why in this video we will go over why you need SEO tools and what things you should know before buying SEO software. Hey everyone, welcome back to another useful video. This is Dhruval Patel. Let's get started. First of all, let's understand why you need SEO tools. SEO tools save you from tedious keyword research and data analysis. With these tools, you are able to see what's working and which parts of your strategy could benefit from some tweaking. The best SEO tools also provide reports about how you measure up to competitors and where the greatest opportunities lie. What's more, they allow you to measure search performance, countries, regions, or languages. It gets better. If you are managing more than one website, SEO tools can help you access each site's performance on the fly. Many entrepreneurs with multiple websites end up putting a lot of data in spreadsheets and analyzing it manually. But that soon becomes overwhelming and raises the risk of the reports being inaccurate. Fortunately, you can use SEO software to save hours of effort and generate accurate reports at a click. Now that you know the importance of SEO tools, let's go through 5 important things that you should know before buying SEO software. Number 1. Ask for a demo of the product. Even if you are a seasoned SEO pro who has used countless tools, the demo is invaluable. SEO platforms have a problem. They have tons of reports and tools and whatnot, and that makes it hard to offer an intuitive user interface. Worse, it makes it hard to discover all of the tools that the platform sports. It's a nightmare. So, how do you organize everything you offer in an intuitive way that also lends to discoverability? To be honest, I think this is a problem all tools of this nature have. Even though it may seem simple, it's really hard to balance, which is precisely why I recommend taking the time to sit in on a demo. More than that, any given tool within a platform can have a number of options that you may not even be aware of. So, if you see a specific tool or report you like or that's especially relevant to you, dive into it with the company rep. I am telling you, there may be gems you would have never ever noticed before that can really help you customize the tool to your needs. On that, you have to realize that you are in control of the demo. At least you should be. Most account managers who show you around the tool have absolutely no idea what you want to know. They have done tons of demos and have a general presentation flow that will most likely not be very helpful. It's too general. You have to take the lead by showing the company's rep exactly what you want. Just signing up for a demo and asking to be shown around will often be a waste of time. We all use tools and can play around with a free trial ourselves. The demo is only helpful in uncovering what you can't see at first glance and seeing how the platform can be tailored to meet your needs. Give them a real-world scenario and see how the tool can be customized to your needs. Number 2. Don't always take the metrics SEO tool offer at face value. The amount of data most SEO platforms offer is almost unbelievable, perhaps too good to be true. Don't get caught up in how much there is. Rather, dive into the nitty-gritty of what the most important metrics mean. For example, rank tracking. The rank you see in a rank tracker is not your rank for any given search at any given time in any given location. That's not how it works, and no rank tracker makes that claim. Ask what the metrics mean. Obviously, no tool provider is going to release their secret sauce, but they should give you a general overview of how they go about criticizing their metrics. For example, take visibility. This ambiguous metric can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different tool providers. It's not like There's some advisory board out there defining the metrics used. Don't make assumptions. Ask questions like, are there data or insights that a tool pulls in that are super important to you? Where are they pulling this data from? If it's the SERP itself, how far down the rabbit hole are they going? Does the data or insight you are getting speak to just page 1 of the SERP, or are you getting information that applies to the top 100 results? Understand what you are looking at. Collecting this sort of data is really complex, and again, there is no set of standards to follow. It can take a serious amount of deliberation to decide on how to construct a certain dataset or what to include or not include within a certain score or metric. It's not magic, and the end result may or may not work for you. Understand that the data you are getting back is not absolute. The numbers you see in a tool are not the exact numbers in reality. However, it applies to a lot more than that. Take the data for what it is. Number 3. Don't get caught up in all the shiny graphs. You should know there is a certain degree of repetition in a lot of tools, even the good ones. This repetition often takes the shape of a wonderfully designed graph that you probably saw elsewhere in the platform, but you didn't realize it. And yes, a tool will put a relatively meaningless graph or widget up at the top of the report to make it look more appealing. Don't get baited here. For the record, I am not saying that tools do this nefariously. They are just trying to meet certain user demands for a visually appealing platform. This does result in a given tool or report getting a relatively meaningless but very well designed graphic element tagged on. These elements often repeat themselves in various forms. A given graphic element may show up as a pie chart in one report or a bar graph on another, or perhaps the always chick-stacked columns graph, etc. Similarly, you can have reports or tools that pretty much tell you the same thing just from a slightly different perspective. It could just be the tool provider updated and improved upon a report but didn't want to sell the old one because a lot of clients used it and wouldn't appreciate being migrated over to something new. This is just how it often is, and it's just a natural evolution for a lot of these platforms. Still, be cautious. Don't get too caught up in the shiny bells and whistles. You are there for data and actionable insights, not artwork. Number 4. Make sure you can get the customization and development you want. Know what you will need to have created just for you. No tool or platform is going to fit like a glove. If you are working with a sizable amount of keywords or sites or whatnot, you are most likely going to need some custom development, even if you don't at the onset. Knowing how malleable a software solution is a point we don't talk enough about when discussing choosing an SEO tool. You want to get a sense walking in of what kind of things are subject to customization, how the process works, etc. Personally, you should ask to show some current aspects of the platform that have come from custom development requests. Without an actual development request, it's going to be hard to know what can and can't be done. The best you might be able to do is get a sense of what customization means to the platform. Is it about research? Is it about reformatting data? Or is it about developing new tools, reports, and options for you? Number 5. Ensure you can easily move your data. Every tool will tell you that you can export this and that. The devil is in the details, and it's important. Why? Look, hopefully you will be happy with whatever tool you choose from now until the end of the time. But sometimes you need to move on, or you need multiple tools. A tool can change, or your situation can change, and it's worthwhile to consider this possibility at the onset. This means investigating how difficult certain platforms make the data transfer process. So while every tool will allow you to export your data, they may not make the process anywhere near easy. And if they don't, what does that really say about them? It is possible for a tool to make the file of data you export clumsy and hard to work with. During the trial period, check to see if the CSV files you export have fields that look pretty normal and are structured in an easy to digest format. In other words, if the CSV file looks complex and awkwardly presented to you, it will look that way to whatever new platform you move to as well. It may make for some awkward conversation, but it's worth bringing up the topic of not just exporting your data but the universality of it so that it can be easily uploaded to another platform or provider. It's really easy to look at what an SEO tool has to offer and feel like you get it, but SEO tools are like transformers. There's always more than meets the eye. The best thing you can do is demo the product and walk in knowingly exactly what you want out of that platform. You will never have a complete understanding of the platform, but at least this way you get information that actually scratches the surface. So guys, I hope this video will help you make the right choice while buying SEO software. If you liked this video, then please hit the thumbs up button down below and share it with everyone. If you want this type of useful videos regularly, then hit the red subscribe button down below and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload new video. You can also follow me on Instagram at technocrat_Dhruval. We'll see you guys in the next interesting video. Till then, stay safe and stay motivated. Peace.